The rumors surrounding Samsung's plans for the upcoming Galaxy Z Fold 6 are swirling with different stories. However, one thing that seems to be consistent is that Samsung will be releasing 2 models of the Z Fold 6 this year instead of just 1. The details about the second variant of the Galaxy Z Fold 6 are still unclear, but a new report suggests that it won't be an Ultra model. Initially, Korean media outlets mentioned that Samsung would introduce a cheaper variant of the standard Galaxy Z Fold 6 later this year. However, another report contradicted this by suggesting that the second variant could actually be more expensive than the standard model, possibly an Ultra variant. Now, it seems that the rumors are circling back to the original theory, indicating that Samsung will release a regular Galaxy Z Fold 6 version alongside a cheaper model. This strategy allows Samsung to take advantage of the growing foldable phone market and keep competitors like Huawei at bay. Adding fuel to the speculation, a report from ET News suggests that Samsung is planning to develop a cheaper version of the Galaxy Z Fold 6 without S Pen support. This move is seen as a response to the increasing competition in the foldable market, with OnePlus being a notable contender. While Samsung initially dominated the foldable phone market, holding 90% of the market share by the second half of 2021, its market share has since declined to 60% by the second half of 2022, where it currently stands. Samsung is exploring ways to provide more affordable options for customers, similar to their Galaxy Fan Edition series. This involves cutting down on certain features to reduce production costs and pass on the savings to consumers. For instance, the Galaxy Z Fold 6 might not include a digitizer, which is necessary for stylus tracking. While other cost-cutting measures remain unknown, they are likely to align with the strategies used in the Galaxy S series. This could involve scaling back on components like cameras or RAM to bring down the price. The pricing for the Galaxy Fold 6 models is still uncertain, but estimates suggest the base model could range from $1699 to $1799. To be considered a more budget-friendly option, the cheaper variant would need to be significantly lower. The anticipated launch of the upcoming foldables from Samsung is expected in August 2024, although there are speculations that Samsung might aim for an earlier release in July to coincide with the Olympics. Regrettably, most of the other cost-cutting measures remain undisclosed, leaving us to speculate that the cheaper version Fold 6 might feature smaller and/or lower quality screens, thicker bezels, modest cameras, reduced memory and storage, and diminished processing power. Moreover, the top-of-the-line Fold 6 could potentially be larger than both the cheaper Fan Edition and last year's Fold 5, providing more screen space when unfolded and folded, all while maintaining a thinner overall profile. Admittedly, this may sound like wishful thinking from tipsters and leakers at the moment. However, it's evident that Samsung needs to elevate its game in various aspects to stay ahead of fierce competitors like Huawei, Oppo, Vivo, OnePlus, Google, and Motorola, ideally without increasing the price any further. A new era of foldable devices brings forth a new era of processors. It's hardly surprising that the Z Fold 6 is rumored to adopt the powerful Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, just like its counterpart, the S24 range. However, it's worth noting that regions outside of North America might see the Exynos 2400 chip taking its place. With the Galaxy S24 already embracing AI capabilities and the Z Fold 6 set to feature the same processor, it's safe to assume that this foldable device will have some impressive tricks up its sleeve. Expect seamless phone call translations, effortless document summaries, and effortless photo editing, among other things. We're now going to run through the full specs design and the expected pricing to help you guys decide if it is worth the wait. For my regular viewers, you guys have seen this, so just skip to the next video, but if you're new here then hit subscribe now and we'll get right into it. So with the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6, we get a 7.6 inches foldable 120Hz dynamic AMOLED display. While it's the same size as its predecessor, we're expecting improvements in its brightness, color accuracy, as well as durability. It's coming with a resolution of 1812 by 2176, and it's going to be protected by Samsung's newest ultra-thin glass. Now there's also going to be less visible creasing in the center of the new foldable display, as well as water and dust resistance for the external display. We get a 120Hz dynamic AMOLED protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 3. It's going to be a 6.2 in display, and while the current resolution is unknown at the moment, Samsung are reportedly working on a much wider aspect ratio, and we're also going to see improvements to the brightness and color accuracy. And it will of course have a punch hole camera in the top center. Now the selfie camera is going to be a 10 megapixels wide-angle camera on the cover display, followed by a 4 megapixels under display camera on the internal display. Then over on the rear, it's a 50 megapixels primary camera, a 12 megapixels ultra-wide, and then a 10 megapixels telephoto with 3 times optical zoom. Now it's actually the same camera system using the predecessor, but hopefully, we will still see some improvements. Thanks to the software, it's going to be powered up by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 globally, and we get 12 gigs of RAM with up to 1 terabyte of storage, and this will of course be UFS 4.1. It's coming with a 4,400 mAh battery, while fast charging is still currently unknown. We're hoping for improvements to both wired as well as wireless charging. In terms of connectivity, we get advanced 5G, Bluetooth 5.3 and Wi-Fi 7, and then we also get ultra-wideband support, and it's coming with One UI 6 based on Android 14. It's expected to launch from $1,850 in August 2024. So the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 is looking like an incredible new folding phone from Samsung, and for a device that's kept the same design for some time. Now it's great that we're finally getting some changes in all areas. Now a bigger cover display with a wider aspect ratio is going to make the phone a lot more usable for those times that where you want to do something quickly and you don't want to unfold into the larger display, and the brighter display along with the new A features powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 means general usability is going to be greatly improved. The fact that they're also thinning down the phone. On top of all this is just a bonus, and to be honest, the Z Fold 5 already looked like a very premium device, so I'm very excited for the Z Fold 6. Now, because of the similarities to its predecessor, I can't see anyone with a Fold 5 rushing for an upgrade, but for those in an older Fold or looking to try out their first Fold, then the Galaxy Z Fold 6 is going to be a great place to start. Now we've still got some time until the official launch, so it's likely we're going to get more and more leaks coming in, and of course I'll be sharing them as soon as they do. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a thing in the future. Now it's your turn to share your expectations for the upcoming Galaxy Foldable lineup. What features and improvements are you hoping to see? Let us know in the comments section below. And for all the latest updates, be sure to check out our channel. Until next time, take care and peace out.